Buhari presented the budget proposal in November last year, and the idea was to have it passed by January. But the National Assembly delayed its approval for months on account that it was bloated and marred with inconsistencies. Ironically, when it was passed, an additional $1 billion was added on the proposed budget. We understand President Buhari is not happy with the addition and changes made by the National Assembly.
The National Assembly made cuts amounting to 347 billion naira in the allocation to 4,700 projects submitted to them for consideration, and introduced 6,403 projects of their own amounting to 578 billion naira. Many of the projects cut are critical and may be difficult, if not impossible, to implement with the reduced allocation. Some of the new projects inserted by the National Assembly have not been properly conceptualized, designed, and costed, and will therefore be difficult to execute.
The President's assent to the budget now means the government has barely 6 months to implement it.
Sadly, our experience in Nigeria is that we've had very low budget performance. Last year, the budget performance for last year was about 47% or 50%. So I think we're going to see a similar situation this year. We do have the absorptive capacity for the budget, just that we won't have enough time for the projects to pick up what's in the budget and actually implement.
This is not the first time Nigeria's budget process is running into trouble. In 2016, President Buhari refused to sign a budget approved by the National Assembly. He cited numerous cases of inflated estimates by officials in the budget office. The process to rid the budget of excess estimates took several months and pushed the government on the brink of a shutdown.
Effective implementation depends a lot on the preparation, leading on to the, actually getting the budget in place. For as long as we continue to have the kind of incompetence that we've seen in budget planning, we'll have these challenges with implementation. Serious countries start planning their budgets 18 to 24 months ahead of time. In our case, we hustle around and put something together. The complaint the National Assembly had is that the budget that was sent to them was very ill prepared.
The expenditure of the 2018 budget is expected to start off immediately after the signing by President Buhari, but clearly there's not so much time to supervise its implementation. The political season is right here, and in just a few months, attention of political office holders, including that of the president, will be diverted to winning the next elections. And that's why many worry a huge chunk of the budget could go to waste. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.